Yes guys, we're back with another YouTube video on the channel. And today, I'm not going to be talking about what tactics to use or whatever. No, today we're going to talk about exactly what is wrong with this game. Which is of course, EA Sports. So what kind of triggered me to make this video is the fact that last futchamps edition, we were going 11-0. And from there on out, it kind of went downhill. I started to feel like heavy touches, shit passes. I started noticing that my opponent could score from every angle of the pitch. And at that point I just thought, wait, maybe I'm not supposed to win this game anymore. So in this video we're going to be talking about scripting, DDA, pack wave, loot boxes, untradeable SBC rewards, and about gameplay bugs such as overpowered skills and weird bugs that just appear in every game. If you did like this video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment with your worst EA experience. Also, we're live 5 times a week on Twitch. I will leave the link in the description.
That was a thriller, but you got it done. How were you able to keep your edge?
Every game on FIFA 20 is a 50-50. Like, he'll win the next one, I'll win this one, because the game is so, like, unrewarding that anyone can win. Like, guys who aren't good can win on FIFA 20, and no one enjoys playing it, but, you know, we're here, and I'm in the semi-final now, so, yeah, that's that. I'm quite happy with it, to be honest. But
and, like, how are you feeling is like, yeah, dude, like, honestly, this game doesn't make fucking sense. It's 50-50. This time I win. Next time the game will decide who else wins. It's not competitive. And I know what people say, like, yeah, but how did he still make it to that tournament? How does he get that every time? That's true. That's skills. That is like learning how to handle the game, whatever. But bottom line, if you are against somebody who is around the same level as you are, or not even, like somebody who out of 100 games, and you would just play in a real game that actually is good, that actually shows your qualities, that shows your skills, and shows the different levels of skill based on how good you're doing in the game, you would beat them 100 times. In FIFA, still, you would probably beat them like 70 out of 100 times, you know? It just doesn't make sense. The game is just fucking shit, bro. It's just shit. It's all about scripting, and you know where scripting comes from. It's just to make you pay more. Because like right now, I have Ronaldo and Neymar up top. I thought Ronaldo is the upgrade I need, but now I know this. Robin isn't good, so the first thing on my mind is I need Mbappe as well. I need Mbappe, Ronaldo, and Neymar. If I have Mbappe, Ronaldo, and Neymar, I will still feel slow as gameplay. They still won't feel good. I'm like, hey, maybe I also need, I don't know, R9 or I need Eusebio. And they just hope that you're gonna be that guy saying, like, you know what? I don't have the coins for this. I don't get the right results to get, like, the rewards are not rewarded enough. You know what? I'm gonna buy, like, 1,000 euros worth of FIFA points and just buy my way up. And that's exactly what they're looking for. The thing. Every touch gets heavy. I really wish that I was in the state of mind last night to clip that game. To just show you every single thing what went wrong in that game. Unfortunately I didn't. I was just too pissed off about it. But every touch is heavy. Every pass is shit. Every time you want to do a first time pass, it just takes one heavy touch before he does it. It just doesn't make sense. And you just feel like it's a specific moment. And that's the thing. Like, if that would be the game, everybody would just agree, like, okay, it's a shit game. But because we all can see sometimes what kind of potential the game does have is actually being good, we just get super pissed off at the moment where you feel it's being used. They just think money. Everything that's in that script is just that there's two parties, you know. I've always said this, and yesterday Anuka showed me a video that kind of shows the same, but then actually backed up with numbers. But you have two parties playing. You have one the player that's obviously better. Like, you see this in draft a lot. I'm playing against a guy, I'm winning 4-0 after like 20 minutes because I'm just smashing it, and that guy is just a way worse opponent. He's not as skilled, so he just can't do it. So what happens is I'm winning 4-0. That man is like, yo, I'm feeling like shit. I'm bad at this game. And I'm like, yo, I'm on top of my game. I'm the best player in the world. Who can stop me? then what kind of scripting you get is that, like, instead of this being like an 8-0 or 10-0 game, whatever, they just decide to, like, kind of make my touches a little bit heavier, my shots a little bit shitter, and for him, he can just shoot outside the box and boom, the ball goes in like that. So what happens is, at the end of the game, it's been like 4-3 for me, or 5-4, or like even he wins, or we get extra time, whatever. At least it ends up close. So at the end of the game, he thinks like, I started losing 4-0, but I grew into the game. Maybe I'm not that bad after all. So he thinks, maybe, if I just, like, spend a little money on this game, buy a little FIFA points, maybe I will actually get better, and I actually will be able to beat a guy like this next time. And I think, like, oh, shit, I'm not that good after all. My Ronaldo and my Neymar's not enough. I need that Mbappe. Boom, FIFA points as well, and everybody's spending money. Everybody's happy. Nobody put FIFA. I don't want to say it, guys. Like, everybody who's talking about, like, yo, I want to load up FIFA points. Yo, be my guest, honestly. But don't expect anything from it. I remember I have loaded up FIFA points like for $100 twice in my life. Those were probably the two shittiest pack opening I've ever seen. Opening jumbo rare player pack. I think it was Black Friday back in the day where you got a jumbo rare player pack and you got one for free as well. So it was buy one get one free. I didn't pack one single walkout, and I didn't even like make over like 200k or something. Like literally like that. It was all quick sale, so I would never suggest anyone to buy FIFA points. It's an addiction, guys. Like, once you start doing that, it starts getting an addiction, and you will feel that you're not going to be able to get back from it. So, don't get hooked on FIFA points. Just play the game fairly. Just stay true to yourself. Like, whatever you're playing, whatever grind you put in is what you get from it.
Brain power that could have gone into making the game better went into the money and the licensing for Journey 1.
That's the thing, man. Like they have these stupid ass projects, right? I've been talking about this a lot in the Making the Squad house. I'd rather move to Volta, is more fun. Brother, Volta is so much fun for 1 hour of your life, and then you will never want to play it again. I played Volta last year, started playing Divisions, went to Division 1 of Volta, and there's literally not even a record that you can keep track of. You can't even see what your opponents, how good they were, whatever. It's just such a useless game mode, and you know why? Because they probably think like, hey, instead of taking on these actually tough subjects, you know, like fixing servers, making gameplay more smooth, whatever, they just think like, hey, you know what we should do? We should just add something new in that we could potentially reach a new market so we can make more money. I don't know how they're planning on making money off Volta. I have never played Volta on this FIFA. This is the first time for me going into the menu. I'm sure it's going to be a long ass menu thing. I don't even want to see it. I don't know if you can spend money on Volta, but if it's not in there, I will guarantee you. No, there is money to be made in Volta, I think, because I think you can actually buy like IRL kits and stuff. That's kind of shit you can buy in Volta. Just another way to make money, to sell the product to more people. Like, hey, remember FIFA Street, how that was good? Yeah, let's fuck it up. Let's make a way, way worse version so we can actually make some more money from people that this might potentially be interested in this product. And every single person that I have encountered that has played Volta in their lives says that it was so shit that you can't even call it anywhere close to being FIFA Street. And I don't get it. So this year, again, they made Volta 2, the new version. Even though everybody said Volta, that was kind of shit. So what's new about it? I don't know. Do you know? Do you know what's new about it? Got Cantona somehow. Brother, the only thing I liked about Volta is one thing that I want them to introduce in draft. When you beat a guy, you get one of their players. That's something they should introduce in draft. This is the only fun thing of Volta, and that's just something practical that they could use as something else, which they got from fucking Pokemon. In Pokemon this worked like this. In Pokemon you could do this. That's the thing. Because back in the day, this game was not about buying stuff in-game. It wasn't about loot boxes. Loot boxes is the most toxic shit in online gaming. Like, the whole concept of loot boxes is just ridiculous. The only way that loot boxes could work is if it doesn't give you an advantage. And in games, as long as it does, people getting advantage for actually paying and spending money in the game, if they get advantage from it, that means that there's something off balance. The only thing you should be able to buy with loot boxes is fucking kits or something. Like your shirt or your stadium. But it's all about money, and what do you get is that the company isn't even focused on making a good game anymore. Now the only thing they're focusing on is buying as many loot boxes as they can, so people get competitive with each other. Like, yo, I bought so many FIFA points to get this good team, you bought so many, so I'm a better player. Just like between the clips, you know. I have been noticing this thing that, like, sometimes you do this through ball that's just like 100% going to be right. You see your player making a move between the centre back or between the centre back and the full back. He makes this run. Nobody is covering him. You just do your through ball with somebody who has like 95 passing on his fucking card. The ball goes through, and somehow that particular time there's a little bit too much power on it, whatever, or somebody gets magically in between it. That's what just happened with him as well, that the goalie just gets it like that. It happens every single game. It's just a gamble. That is just literally making it not fun for both parties. Like, the one winning and the one losing, both of them feel like it's just absolute shit. And who are you making a game for then? You're making a game because it's enjoyable. Like, if you look at the whatever the equivalent for IMDb score is for games, but FIFA for years in a row has been rated the worst game in the world. The worst game in the world. And they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck, man. Only one thing, give us your money. That's all they do. It's just one face, bro. It's just all money.
What the?
They're so expensive. And the league NPCs, the thing was, at the end of the ride, you would get a good card, and you don't even get it anymore. It's just an untradeable fucking pack. Who the hell needs another untradeable fucking pack? When literally every SBC you do nowadays, you get an untradeable pack. You don't even make coins from it anymore. Like back in the day, doing these SBCs was a grind, like an icon pack, like whatever, like icon player. You would grind and you would get good packs in return. Like, you would get a rare player pack, a jumbo rare player pack, or I think even sometimes a very good icon players where you would have in a lot, but you would get something back from it as well and get like a very good reward for it. And now you get untradeable packs for it. What's even? But the thing is, like, with all the patches making the game worse, you just know that somebody is deliberately trying to make the game worse to get themselves more money. And that's the fucked up part, guys. Like, the fact that the game was good, and with every patch it just does a little bit more shit, that means that somebody is doing it on purpose, and there has to be a purpose for them as well. I mean, I don't like glitches in the game, honestly. I don't like the overpowered shit. That's one thing I don't like. The thing is, the real things that's annoying, like a bridge being insane, La Croqueta being insane, like just one thing that people can keep on spamming and get goals regardless, instead of patching those, they get like things that are actually strategically working well, and that people are actually putting some thought, and actually they can't spam it, but they just like kind of had to stick to like the kind of script that they're doing, and they patch those to just make the game a little bit worse for us. Now, most of the good ones are untradeable. That being said, we're stocking up our club with untradeable players, so we won't have players to sell, no coins to gain. And where do we go if we want coins? FIFA points, and that's the thing, because every player you make, if you can't make coins from it, you will never be able to get that player you want to buy. The only thing you can do is grind it for SBCs, so basically spend your photo to get some worse shit. And if you want to get a good player, the only way you can actually get it is to get, like, coins, FIFA points. Only way is FIFA points. I'm just gonna do bridges. The only skill I'm going to do is the bridge from here on out. That's all I'm doing. No, nothing else. The bridge. Just get the ball to this position and bridge. Bridge. It works as well. Jesus Christ, man. Okay. No. No! Clip that, please. Clip that. Oh my god, this game is so shit. This game is so shit. That was funny as fuck. No, that was awful. Oh my god. This game is so awful. This game is so awful. That was a goal the first time I tried. It just shows everything, man. It just shows everything. Wow.